In this video, I will be solving the copy ND problem of the AP1 section. Here comes the 5 seconds break for you to pause and attempt this problem on your own. Alright, let's read the problem statement. We'll say that a positive int n is ND if it is in the range of 0 to 10 or 90 to 100, both inclusive. Given an array of positive ints, return a new array of length count containing the first ND numbers from the original array. Decompose out a separate isND method to test if a number is ND. The original array will contain at least count ND numbers. So in the copy ND method, we will be given an integer array nums and an integer count, and we need to return an integer array back, which will be made up of the first count ND numbers from the given nums array. What is the criteria for a number to be ND? For a number to be called as ND, it must follow this criteria, that is, it must lie in 0 to 10 or 90 to 100 range, both inclusive. If we see the first example, when nums array is this, the ND numbers are 9, 90 and 6. And since we need to return the first two ND numbers, hence the result will be an array containing 9 and 90. In second example, 2 is updated to 3, hence 6 will also be included in the result. And if we see the third example, in the given nums array, only these two ones are ND and the count is 2, hence 1 and 1 is being returned. Now how to solve it? First of all, as suggested, we can decompose out a separate isND method to check for a number whether it's ND or not. Let's do it. Public boolean, and it will return true if n lies in 0 to 10 range or n lies in 90 to 100 range. So we have separated out isND method. Now what shall we do? We know that the result will be containing at least count ND numbers. So we can declare a result array whose size will be nothing but count. And now we are just left to fill out this resulting array with the count ND numbers from the nums. So for that we can maintain two pointers I and j. I will be used to traverse the nums array, while j will be used to keep a track of how many ND numbers have been filled in the resulting array. And now we can use a while loop while I is less than nums dot length and j is less than count. If we find the current element to be ND, for which we can write if is ND current element, that is nums of I. If we find current element to be ND, then we will add it in the resulting array, that is result of j is equal to nums of I. And in order to mutate this condition, that is j is less than count, we need to increment j by 1, which we can do like this. And irrespective of the fact whether the given number is ND or not, we also need to update I pointer that is traversing this array, nums array. We can write that as I plus plus outside this condition, because this need to be done irrespective of the fact whether the given number is ND or not. And now finally we can return a result. So this is the entire code. Let's copy it in the IDE. And let's also copy the isND method. Add static here. And now let's try to execute the or run the test cases to verify the logic. Okay, one of the test case fails. Why? Which one is failing? Test 1. Okay. 9, 10. Because it should be 90 instead of 10. That's why. All of the test cases are passing. Now let's submit this code on the platform. Copy the method as well. Remove static from here and try to run. All correct. Now finally we can push this code to GitHub. Copy and the desks. Okay. Let's verify the code has been uploaded successfully. Done.